property market is constantly on the move, adjusting to demand, valuations and the economy. And that's why I've developed a 10-point assessment for residential property. So let's see how Brisbane's latest inner city development, Belise, rates. Belise is brought to you by two of Queensland's most successful developers, Group Kildee and the Reed Property Group. Over the last 20 years, Kildee and Reed have developed over 30 new projects throughout southeast Queensland, holding over 1,000 new dwellings in total. Official statistics show that both development groups have delivered over $53 million worth of capital gains to their residential buyers and investors. Also, 2/3 of their buyers are owner-residents, which is testament to the close attention to design, detail and quality. Belise, being on St Paul's Terrace, gets 90 out of 100 walk score, and that means it's a walker's paradise. Those inner Brisbane suburbs with a walk score in excess of 85 out of 100 have seen their apartment stock grow in value by more than 1% each year, compared to those locations with levels of lower walkability. Similarly, inner city suburbs with a higher walkability also achieve higher gross rental yields, and resale listings sell much faster. In addition, this location enjoys an elevated position, offering residents uninterrupted long-range views, a massive plus when it comes to the quality of urban apartment living. The success of a new apartment project depends on many things, but one important element that is sadly ignored these days is what I call the 4 Fs. That's facilities, fixtures, fittings and finish. Compared to 10 local competing projects, Belise ticks all the boxes and gets a perfect score. That's 16 out of 16, while the competing project's average score is just 4 out of 16. Belise's strong F score means attracting better quality tenants who are likely to pay a premium and stay longer. Belise contains a mix of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, which vary in size. The apartments are not only well appointed, but also well designed. Belise's apartment mix and modern design reflects today's inner city market. Interest from owner residents, reflecting again the quality of the project, is high. I've seen a lot of 1-bedroom apartments in my 25 years of running a property advisory business, and this design is certainly one of the best that I've seen. Despite what you might have read or heard, there is not enough new apartments being built across inner Brisbane. In fact, at present there is a serious shortfall. Almost 230,000 people live within inner Brisbane, and this area has been growing around 5,000 new residents each year. In fact, a quarter of Brisbane City's total population growth is now accommodated within the inner city suburbs alone. A 5,000 increase in the inner city population each year means that around 2,650 new dwellings need to be built across inner Brisbane every year. A true reflection of how tight new dwelling supply is across inner Brisbane is the low vacancy rate. At present, inner Brisbane has a vacancy rate below 1.4%, and the amount of vacant residential property available for lease is on the decline. Few realise how far weekly rents have actually increased in recent years. Over the last 5 years, inner Brisbane rents are up 50% for 2 and 3 bedroom apartments and have increased over 60% for 1 bedroom apartments as well. Rental yields can be substantially enhanced with a quality furniture package. Belise sits on a high strategic site in St Paul's Terrace in Fortitude Valley. Group Kildee purchased the site in 2001, that's over 10 years ago. An astute decision that is good news as the developers are passing on the savings to Belise apartment buyers. As a result, new apartments in Belise are priced up to $50,000 less than other new apartments in the local area. The Queensland economy is on the move upwards. Did you know that Brisbane tops the world's 20 fastest developing new cities in terms of economic growth? Perth is ranked 7th. BIS Shrapnel predict that generic property values will start to grow during 2013, accelerating throughout 2014 as the economic upturn gains momentum and underlying dwelling deficiency becomes more pronounced. They envisage price growth of 6.2% each year over the next 3 years to 2015. For mine, Brisbane is at the bottom of the property cycle. Belise is central to two of the largest employment nodes in Brisbane, the Brisbane CBD and Fortitude Valley with 100,000 employees and the Australian Trade Coast with an additional 60,000 employees. White-collar employment growth in these two key economic areas is likely to drive most of the population increase across Brisbane over the next decade or two. Also, there are currently over 40 major infrastructure projects worth more than a combined $40 billion underway or committed across Brisbane City, 3/4 of which are situated in inner Brisbane. The key to getting more rent, and even higher rental return, is to buy a property that attracts a higher quality tenant, who stays longer and of course actually pays more rent. Belise, in keeping with Group Kildy and Reed Property Group's track record, is designed with owner residents in mind. This design philosophy will also have strong appeal with the rental market.